Okay, for our last brief flute lesson here, remember you're going to be working with the head joint. And what you're also going to find when you start playing flute is you're going to get pretty lightheaded because there's no resistance in this tone hole. And one of the ways to help your students sustain a sound, you're also going to find that you can't sustain a sound very long. A whole note for most students will be because they'll just run out of air. Those whistle tones that we talked about doing, that will help focus our airstream and have you support and be able to blow longer tones. Now, the fun thing you can do with your students is actually have them put their pinky in here, make a slide whistle, and this will force them to get the idea of sustaining a longer tone. You're going to get lightheaded, so you want to make sure that you practice with putting the flute together here. You want to make sure that you're going to practice when you start getting a lightheaded feeling, stop playing. Eventually this will go away because you're going to be playing with a very airy sound compared to a focused sound. All right. First note we're going to learn on the flute, and actually your book gives you a D, very hard note to learn. And again, it's because of the brass, but you basically finger D with your thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and your first finger is up for D. First finger left hand is up, and again, it's not sticking way up in the air, okay? It's hovering over the key, sticking way over the air. Obviously, you're not going to use your E flat key. So that's your first note. And again, any new note that you introduce to your students, have them do echo tones first. So have them play the note, then do echo tones. Have them play that back, okay? The other thing you'll do is help to work on their ear. So you may combine a different series of notes in echo tones. Have them play it back. I'll be showing you a lot of that in class. But the most important thing you want to remember is always work on these whistle tones. Going into the note. That will help focus your airstream. Work on your articulations always. And it's important to remember when you articulate, you're not stopping the air. The air is going continually. You're just restarting it with your tongue. You're not going. And be aware the students are going to try to support or try to tongue with their breath. You can actually hear it. Students will also try to roll the flute in. What happens to the pitch? It goes very flat, but it's easier to play because there's less resistance. I meant to say more resistance. Listen to the sound. And one good indicator of this is if the student has the head joint pushed all the way in, still playing flat, 9 times out of 10 it's because they're rolling it in. Okay, so you want to make sure that they get that out. Big, 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 big tone difference. So hopefully this will give you an idea of how to get started on flute and some of the more basic important things that you have to work on while playing flute. So hope this helped. Thanks.